Hello and welcome to your IBM update, a snapshot of news and views on what's been happening in the IBM community in the past 4 weeks as reported by Proximity, your premier partner for IBM solutions, support and development. Now, while last month I spoke on the hot topics presented at conference, this month I'll talk about the top topic spoken in between sessions over coffee, and that topic is artificial intelligence. First, a few facts. In the last 5 months, ChatGPT's user base has grown exponentially, from 1 million users on its first day to 120 million users in March. Now, it's suggested that over 60% of requests made are in relation to code, mostly code generation, to the extent that in just a few months, today more than 41% of all code in GitHub is now AI generated. Now, while most of this is Python and PHP based, yes, ChatGPT can produce code in RPG too. Indeed, earlier this year, Roberto De Padrini of FAQ 400 asked the same and wondered how OpenAI could help support RPG development. Roberto was working on ChatGPT 3.5 and described the technology as
Fantasticos.
He started by politely introducing himself and asked for help in writing a simple ILE program. He then asks ChatGPT if it can create a program to read from his customer's table and create a list. Instantly, ChatGPT obliges and writes the RPG program for him. Roberto didn't say what his customer's table was like, so without direction, ChatGPT created the RPG in Fixed. So next, Roberto asked ChatGPT to change the parameters, switching to free format ILE. Again, ChatGPT compiles and applies free format, but not quite in its entirety. ChatGPT requires further direction, and Roberto asks for full free ILE with the DCLS specs. Thankfully, GPT doesn't take offense, apologizes even, and adds the fixes to code to produce the full RPG ILE. Next, Roberto explains that he prefers to use embedded SQL, so not a problem. ChatGPT goes about modifying the code to apply the I/O to embedded SQL. Checking the code, Roberto has a suggestion on its use of endexx. ChatGPT agrees and again updates the code accordingly. So Roberto concluded that with the right direction, ChatGPT can be an excellent tool to support development on the IBM I. The full video can be found on his FAQ 400 blog, where he also has some mixed results on a carbonara recipe that he asked of the AI. Now, the astute amongst you will notice that Roberto is Italian, and since the video was made, Italy has become the first Western country to block the use of ChatGPT over privacy fears. In a statement which appears online to users with an Italian IP address, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, believes that ChatGPT does in fact adhere to GDPR and other privacy laws, and hopes to have the service up and running again in the near future. But that's not the only fear with this emerging technology. An open letter from the Future of Life Institute, with signatories including Elon Musk, Steve Wozniak and Andrew Yang, have called on the tech world to pause development. The letter reads that advanced AI could represent a profound change in the history of life on Earth. Should we automate away all jobs, including the fulfilling ones? And the final bit, should we develop non-human mind that might eventually outnumber, outsmart, obsolete, and replace us? So, is AI going to help, or are we going to be replaced? Well, with the correct safeguards in place, AI will be a game-changing tool for the development community. Imagine the role of a modern-day coal miner. What percentage of coal is mined with a pickaxe and shovel? Well, it's all done with machinery and heavy equipment, but coal mining as a profession still exists. While the machines have taken over the heavy lifting, there are still skilled engineers behind this, operating, managing and directing operations. And indeed, this is the experience of a new generation of coders. I took time to speak with Leigh, a recently qualified DevOps engineer who uses ChatGPT daily to support her activities. I started by asking her how much time ChatGPT has saved her.
Hours easily. I could happily spend a day or an afternoon or something trying to figure out an error, looking on various Stack Overflow websites to try and find someone who's had the same issue as me. But the sort of ChatGPT, obviously posting the error in that and it coming back with solutions straight away, just means I'm fixing things a lot quicker.
Excellent. Have you found that using ChatGPT has helped you roll out more code quickly?
I would definitely think so, yeah. A lot of the time we're sort of doing it from sort of examples we've got of other applications, and obviously with these newer ones, they're requiring newer things that we possibly haven't worked on before. So being able to sort of use ChatGPT to sort of help us get to the bottom of those errors quicker, it's speeding up our time on this.
Do you see ChatGPT as a risk to your current position?
I don't think so, no. If anything, it's helping support my position. If anything, we're getting through things a lot quicker. We're sort of being able to sort our errors out a lot quicker, and it just means that we can develop better as a team. I don't really see it as a risk, more of a sort of helping tool, if anything.
My thanks to Rebecca for her time and valuable input. So with all things considered, will ChatGPT help or hinder DevOps engineers on IBM? Well, AI can certainly help replace the boring, repetitive, tedious tasks that humans don't want to do anyway. This frees up the engineer to do more thought-provoking and creative tasks. And as demonstrated by Roberto, these tasks first need specification, and on delivering the AI, direction is all important. But the use of these tools will accelerate the speed to complete tasks exponentially. I hope you've enjoyed this AI snapshot on IBM, and I'm sure we'll revisit this topic again in the near future. But for now, and for more like this, please see our blog on the website. I'm Andrew Nicholson. We are Proximity, the IBM partners that are in your corner. We'll see you next time.